garlands and raiments with divine perfumes and ointments, made up of all wonders, resplendent, boundless, with face turned everywhere. Samjaya says Vishwato Mukham, meaning with face turned everywhere, to describe the Supreme Soul. Vishwata Mukham Yasya Saha Vishwato Mukham, and says that Arjun saw Dev, a god. Who is a Dev, a god? One who radiates light is a Dev, a god. Divyate Prakashate iti Devam. The faces of the Lord were turned on all four sides. One faces on the world are gods. All faces in the world are gods, all eyes are gods, and that is why God can see everywhere. We say in simple language that the world may see it or may not see it, but God is watching it. That is why elders say to put God above you. God is watching everything. Kiti ke pahero mein payal baje, wahi mera saab sunta hai. Even if an anklet of an ant is ringing, my Lord can even hear that. How small is an ant? And how much smaller are the ant's feet? Each and every one of the ants' feet are like hairs. How tiny are they? And if there is an anklet on their legs, then how much more subtle is this getting? How small must an anklet in the leg of an ant be? And then inside that anklet there is the bells. How small must the bells be? And when they ring, then how soft must the sound they make be? My Lord can even hear that. Nothing goes unnoticed from the eyes and ears of Lord, and this is called Vishwato Mukham, with face turned everywhere. God is in each and every place. Vishwato Mukham, with face turned everywhere. When Samjaya describes this verse, 5 things are important in the description of the Vishwarup, the universal form. 5 things. First of all, Aishvarya, glorious, is said. This word comes up again and again in the Gita. Aishvarya, glorious, Aishvarya, glorious, Aishvarya, glorious. When does one become Aishvarya, glorious? When one has a vision of the Aishvarya, the glorious, and one listens to the Aishvarya, the glorious, then one has the feeling of surrendering. Aishvarya, glory, is the first state. One has the feeling of surrendering. When one sees Aishvarya, glory, and wealth on the outside, then one feels like surrendering, and then after surrendering, when one attains closeness to the Supreme Soul, then one experiences the inner qualities. This is what happens. And after seeing the Aishwarya, the glory on the outside, one has a wish to surrender, and then after attaining closeness to the Supreme Soul, one realizes about the inner qualities and about the Aishwarya, the glory of those qualities. This is Aishwarya, glory. Second, there is Anekata, endlessness. Anek vata enam, anek adupata davanam. There are 5 things in the Vishwarup, universal form of the Supreme Soul. There is Aishwarya, glory, and second, Anekata, endlessness. When one has Anekata, then have Sarvata, omnipresence. He is everywhere. If you think that the son of Devaki and Vasudeva is standing there, then the Anekta, the endlessness, goes away. But the Supreme Soul has Anekata, endlessness. The Supreme Soul is everywhere and everything there is. Third is Prakash, radiance. It will be described shortly in the 12th verse what this Prakash, radiance, is like. Fourth is Ekta, oneness. There is Ekta, oneness, even in Anekta, endlessness, and there is Anekta, endlessness, even in Ekta, oneness. This is Ekatvam, oneness, will come shortly in the 13th verse. Ekastam, in one. And fifth is Vismay, wonder. This is the Vismay, wonder of a small child. When Vismay, wonder comes, then the intellect wilts away. Only when the intellect wilts away does Vismay begin, wonder begin. We should see the world with a vision of Vismay, wonder. We speak about it a little in the next verse, but in short, these 5 things are there in the Vishwarup, the universal form. 1, Aishwarya, glory. Number 2, Anekata, endlessness. Number 3, Prakash, radiance. Number 4, Ekta, oneness. And number 5, Vismay, wonder. How much is the radiance of the Vishwarup, the universal form? Samjaya describes it in the next verse, verse 12.